You received an invitation to the class reunion, right? When are you frickin' coming? It's being held at my restaurant. Huh? Everyone but you came, Mark, and it's already started. What? That can't be true.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Alan. I'm 30 years old and currently single. My job is managing a sushi restaurant. I took over the business from my late father, who passed on a few years back, but things aren't going too well, and I'm currently running the business rather humbly. The other day at the restaurant... Welcome! Hey, long time no see! Huh? Is that you, Mark? Mark Burgess? That's right, Alan. So this is where you were running a sushi restaurant, huh? Well, my father started the business and I took over when he passed on. I know. I thought the restaurant would go bankrupt after, and I never thought you would have followed in his footsteps. Huh? Bankrupt? Huh? Nothing. What can I do for you? I was thinking of helping your store, see? Help? I'm thinking of hosting a class reunion sometime soon. A class reunion? I wonder what everyone is doing nowadays. So, I thought I'd hold a reunion at your restaurant. Huh? Why is that? Honestly, I'd definitely prefer to do it at my own dad's store, but, well, the restaurant your father runs is top-notch extravagant. But just the other day, I overheard a customer of his talking about your store, see? Talking about my store? The old predecessor was good, they said. I heard them say that they wanted things to go back to how it was soon. Ah, that's probably one of our regulars then. In Dad's time, there were many regular customers frequenting this place. When I heard that story, I wondered if I could do something to help your restaurant get back on its feet. Huh? So I thought it would be a good idea to hold a class reunion. I appreciate that very much, but what? Dissatisfied with something? No, I just think you've changed. Changed? If the old Mark Burgess heard someone else being praised, he would do anything to destroy it. Would I really? You would, bro. But now you're actually worrying about me. It seems like you're misunderstanding something. I've always been kind to everyone, buddy. Ah, I see. Understood. Well then, I guess I'll take your word for it and host the class reunion at my store. Be grateful, eh? By the way, is the course worth around $30 per person a good choice? What are you talking about? I'm the host, Alan. You can't do something embarrassing like a $30 sushi dinner. So, what would you suggest? How much is the most expensive course at your restaurant? Huh? Well, the most expensive is worth $300, but it's exclusive to celebrations or something. Then how about that course for 30 people? What? I'm sure everyone would be a little skeptical about that. It'll be all right if I say so. Get that course for 30 people ready, all right? Huh? Oh, sure. Understood. This was so unexpected, and I was shocked. The total amount will be close to 10 grand. Of course, I'm very happy from a business perspective, but honestly, I wasn't sure if everyone would be willing to pay such an expensive price. It's gonna be hard to prepare everything today, but hey, it's to provide a fun place for everyone to enjoy. You got to do your best, Alan Thompson. I was very much looking forward to seeing everyone again, so I prepared hard. I couldn't believe such an incident would occur thereafter. It's finally done. I just knew it would be difficult to prepare for 30 people, but I managed to make it all in time. All that's left to do is wait for them to arrive. That's strange. I think someone ought to come soon. Hello? Alan? Oh, Mark! Where are you now? The preparations are all done, but no one is coming. What? What? Can I cancel because we're changing stores? What? What are you talking about? And so suddenly, too? Why? How can any of us eat spoiled fish, huh? What the? You realize how much of a nuisance it would be if you told me to cancel so suddenly? What should I do with the prepared courses now? Who cares? What the hell? You know about restaurant management more than most, right? If something like this happens, it's your fault, Alan! What? I can't let my precious friends eat the pathetic excuse for food served in a place like yours! You knew about that beforehand and you ordered it anyway? Bruh, like I said earlier, you thought that if I ordered, you would do your best to do what everyone would have wanted. Such a disappointment. See ya! Hey! In the end, Mark hadn't actually changed at all. But what should I do with all this? While I was at a loss for what to do, another customer came to the store. Excuse me, is now a good time? Oh, yes, sir. Are you okay, son? It said it was all booked outside, but... Yes, about that has just now been canceled. What? All of this was canceled? Yes, sir. Please, wait a moment. After saying this, the man started to make some particularly interesting calls. After a while, more people started coming. What? But why? We cannot want to waste the food you've worked so hard to make, son. I called a bunch of colleagues over. So could you please give me the reservation slot of 30 that was just canceled? Huh? No worries, son. This kind of repayment is nothing. Repayment? Who are you, sir? My name is... I was so surprised and so happy to hear the truth. And thankfully, the current whopping deficit seems to have become manageable. I also explained why things turned out to be this way, and the man made a certain suggestion. Surely it may be necessary to do it for everyone's sake. A few days later, I received a letter informing me that I would be hosting a class reunion as expected. The venue would be the sushi restaurant run by my late father, just as how Mr. Stone foretold. I later contacted Mr. Stone once I got the letter. On the day of the class reunion, of course, I had to attend to some business and didn't go. Then I received a call from Mark. You received an invitation to the class reunion, right? When are you frickin' coming? It's being held at my restaurant. Huh? Everyone but you came, Mark, and it's already started. What? That can't be true. Like that's gonna change things. I was also contacted by all my old classmates, so I thought that's the way things were going, but I guess you never knew anything? No, I did not! They said they wanted it to be my store. No way! There's no way anyone would want to go to such a cheap outhouse! Huh? Besides, the master here is a very famous person! The master? The master at his store is famous nationwide, see? I see, but our chef is also famous. Huh? Don't make any damn street chef the same as our master. I'll put him on now. Good evening, Mr. Burgess. My name is Patton Stone. Patton Stone? The very same Patton Stone who used to work at Tiger Cat Sushi. What? How? Why? For various reasons, I wound up taking care of this here store. I haven't heard news of that. Oh, I'll switch back to Mr. Thompson for a while now. And there you have it. The chef here is famous, isn't he? Hey, what's this all about? What do you mean, buddy? Why is our chef working for you? No. Mr. Stone is my chef. I think he mentioned it earlier, but it seems that he quit your restaurant. There ain't no way! Why would the old man quit a high-end restaurant like ours and work at your crackhead lowlife whorehouse? That means that my store's level is higher than yours now, doesn't it? What the? You little... I will not forgive you! Uh-huh. What will you do? Well, I will not forgive you! I will exact revenge thoroughly! And I'm asking you, what do you intend to do? Huh? You really believe you can behave so cocky? Huh? You know me, bucko. Ask and ye shall receive, Alan. However, that is only if your father's authority is effective, right? Huh? Don't you know the authority of Dad? I do know. He's the president of a management firm that runs various restaurants. Who are you to say someone like him doesn't have any authority? Oh, I know everything, before the curtains and behind. Huh? Behind? Yes. There's no way there's anything behind the curtains. I thought so too. I always thought that your father must be a person of great character to be the president of such a big business. Damn right you are. That's why there's no secret. As you said, the restaurant your father runs is top-notch extravagant, isn't it? Hell yeah, it is! It doesn't even compare to my humble sushi restaurant. It would be too obvious even if you didn't say that! I agree. Then why do you think Mr. Stone came to work at our store? Huh? I heard about your father's restaurant, see? Eh? Seems like a lot's going on, huh? For real? Jealous, are we? Oh, hell no! It's the opposite! Huh? Did you know about how your store held events featuring Mr. Stone since last month? Ah, that seems to be very popular. But haven't you noticed? Mr. Stone was at the center of everything, and the food was served as though he was the one making everything. That can't mean... That's right. Mr. Stone was not involved in that event at all. Huh? However, you were offering food to customers at a higher price than usual. That can't be true. It should have been produced by Mr. Stone. But I heard it from the man himself, Mark. Oh... Mr. Stone made me listen to a recording of his conversation with your father, and I'm certain there's no doubt about his schemes. Recording? Indeed. It seems like your father was often quite forceful and domineering, and Mr. Stone was always, without fail, recording his conversations with him. That's a lie! Not a lie. I wonder if the ingredients used in your restaurant are actually produced as you say they are. What? Is the pricing system correct too? Shit. Seems that a lot of things like that happened between the two gentlemen. But that's... Huh? You are still so naive! Huh? Mr. Stone is actually my personally hired spy, see? What are you talking about now? I suppose he told you he got fed up with all that and went to work for your store, probably. Yes, I was the one who instructed him to tell you that. Huh? I heard about your store's reputation, so I used Mr. Stone to investigate your stores, see? Aha! Should that not have happened, there's no way a world-class chef would go to a restaurant like yours! It was a risk, but it worked! This will cause them to fall apart! Is that so? My respect! Right? To Mr. Stone, that is. Huh? Mr. Stone had also mentioned that you would probably say something like that. That was also my instructions to him. I see. In that case, it's your mistake. Huh? If you were trying to destroy my store, you would never have dispatched Mr. Stone. Huh? If Mr. Stone went to you, there's no way you wouldn't accept him as your chef. To be honest, when I first saw Mr. Stone, I didn't know who he was at all. What? After listening to a lot of stories, though, I thought he was a person I could trust, so I decided to have him work here. There you go, see? You must have deemed Mr. Stone's record frickin' impressive. No, well, sure, in a sense, I guess I did. Right? But the fact that Mr. Stone used to work at our store, see? Huh? Seems like he used to work for my old man, see? No way! And apparently Dad approved of him in terms of humanity and skill, and Mr. Stone ended up owning his own place. And now here we are! No way! It was Mr. Stone that told me he wanted to work here. Oh, and what was it? He's your little pawn, is he? No, that's... What's wrong? You don't sound too well, buddy. And by the way, when I asked Mr. Stone again just now, he clearly said that what you said is not the case. Mr. Stone is lying! More to the point, Mr. Stone seems to be very grateful to Dad and wanted to somehow contribute to rebuilding this store. I see. Meanwhile, his aforementioned business sadly failed, and he was left with a lot of debt. I've heard about that. And it seems your father took over the debt, which is why I think he went to work at his establishment. But it seems like it was actually your father's plot the whole time. What? Looks like he has proof of that, too. It seems like he still wanted to work hard for your father's store, but it seems like he's reached the limit of his patience with the straight-up scandalous management policy. Dad would never do that kind of thing. Admittedly, I don't know much because I've only heard from Mr. Stone himself. Right? So I'm thinking of disseminating this information to mainstream media. What? Why not make this valuable information public? Wait a minute! Huh? Spreading something like that to mainstream media? Are you crazy? Why not? We don't know if it's true or not. That's why I think it would be a good idea to make it public and have people look into it. But... Or is there a reason why you don't want it to be made public? No, I don't know anything about Dad's business. So you've always been very intimidating for decades, even though you knew nothing about your father's company? Pathetic! How dare! Frustrated, are we? If so, you should probably protect the company after the information's been made public. No, please! It's a problem for you too, isn't it? If everything turns out to be true and your father loses everything, you'll be in big trouble after all. I mean, I won't be. Are you saying that you haven't done anything? In that case, let's have that checked out as well. What? This time, Mr. Stone called out your victims, our old classmates, because your attitude was straight up terrible. Huh? One of these days, a victims association will be built against you alone. No way! Well, in any case, if your father hasn't done anything strange or suspicious after the investigations, then there should be no problem, right? Oh, please, stop this! Huh? Do not tell all the weekly magazines! Why? Because something comes to mind, No? Tell me honestly. Well then, all the big shot weekly magazines. God damn it! You win, Alan, I'll talk! I'm together with some chick working at his company. Huh? That's not exactly what I'm expecting to hear, see? She's from the accounting department and... Huh? I just got a little money from the company, you see? Wait, that means I'll give it back! I was planning on giving it back, so it's okay, right? Aww. In return, if you promise to keep quiet, I will tell you everything I heard from her. What kind of info is that? Mark blurted out to me all the information he knew. Most of it was about what his father, the company president, was doing behind the scenes. The more I listened, the more I realized that he was not cut out to be president at all. That's about it. I see. I understand. I told you everything, so please don't tell the Big Shot Weekly magazines. Yeah, see, I won't tell them. What do you mean? I'm not going to tell the Big Shot Weekly magazines. But you never know what will happen if other people hear this story, right? Other people? This is all over the phone, so there's no one else to eavesdrop, right? Well, the speakerphone on this phone is currently on, Mark. Huh? I felt kind of bad that you weren't able to come to the reunion, so I decided to at least have everyone listen to your voice and tapped on the speakerphone, you see. Wait a minute. That would mean everyone here heard what you just said. You're kidding, right? It's true, buddy. As promised, I won't tell the Big Shot Weekly magazines. However, I can't restrict other people's actions, so... Wait a minute, that's not frickin' fair! You were the one who did something unfair, Mark. I never did anything like that! Isn't it okay then? Everyone here is your old classmates. If they're your real friends, they'll protect you at all costs. Y'all can hear me, right? You understand, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, totally. What? Well, what are you saying? I can't hear you too well. Seems like they understand. Guys, I'm so sorry! I've been misunderstanding everything until now. What now? It's too late now. I fully understand that, but I want to make amends. And I'm telling you, oh, I know, since y'all helped me this time, I'll ask Dad to invite everyone on a trip overseas. I'm serious! And I'm telling you, it's too late already. Yeah! You've caused a lot of trouble to people with promises like that, haven't you? No! It would be great if I could do something for everyone, but in the end, you're just thinking about darling Daddy. Nothing we do can save you now. Listen! You better realize that you are weak as a human being. No, Do you still object? No, it's different. Enough already. I'm busy with the class reunion, so I'll hang up now. Please, listen to me! Well, I guess we can. Since it's the last time, I'll put you on speakerphone, so feel free to talk. Guys, I'm truly sorry. Mr. Stone, I'm so sorry. I'll tell my father properly, I swear. I'm serious this time. I put myself on the line. Hello? Are y'all listening? Guys, please, listen to me! I was wrong. Please, listen to me! Later, as I predicted would happen, someone gave information about Mr. Burgess's company to Big Shot Weekly magazines. A huge amount of damage compensation will be demanded. Then, against Mark, a victims association was formed, and we also demanded a large sum of compensation for his tyranny. Since he became infamous in the world for his devious personality, it seems no one will accept him as an employee. As for me, since Mr. Stone started working with me, our old regulars have come back and sales have increased significantly. Nowadays, we've grown into a store that's featured in weekly magazines in the best of ways. My private life has also been very fulfilling, and I'm now about to get married to my lovely Megan. Trouble Busters!